By the time the rescue team arrived, the hikers had been trapped in the cave for over 12 hours. Barely had the speaker started the presentation when the power went out throughout the entire building. If you had booked your flight in advance, you wouldn't be paying such a high price now. Local authorities recommended that every citizen conserve their water supply during the drought. She is believed to have made a groundbreaking discovery in medical research before she retired. Neither the manager nor the employees were satisfied with the new policy introduced yesterday. The artist whose paintings are currently on display at the gallery is gaining international fame. I would rather you didn't mention the confidential documents to anyone outside the department. Having obtained all the necessary permits, the construction company began building the skyscraper. Little did she know how much her life would change after moving abroad. The heavy rainfall caused the river to overflow, causing severe flooding in the agricultural region. Under no circumstances should you leave your personal belongings unattended at the airport terminal. Not until the middle of the night did he realize that he had left his laptop on the train. The CEO insisted on signing the contract before the final meeting. Had I known about the road closures, I would have taken a completely different route to work. It was essential that the medical team examine the patient immediately after the collapse. The project, which took nearly 2 years to complete, won an International Design Award. He spoke so fast that I found it difficult to take in what he was saying. No sooner had we stepped outside than a sudden thunderstorm broke out. The proposal was turned down because it was deemed far too expensive for the company's budget. She walked into the room silently so as not to disturb the sleeping baby. The house looked deserted. It appeared to have been abandoned for many decades. By next October, our research team will have finished the clinical trials for the new vaccine. Scarcely had the plane landed when the passengers unbuckled their seatbelts. Despite studying all night, the student managed to achieve an excellent score on the exam. The chef accidentally added salt instead of sugar into the dessert mix. If it hadn't been for your continuous encouragement, I would have given up long ago. The museum guide insisted that no photography be permitted inside the special exhibition hall. You needn't worry about buying tickets. I have already reserved 2 seats online. The manager wanted to know when the delayed shipment would arrive at the warehouse. Not only is he talented in playing the violin, but he also composes his own symphonies. The children were looking forward to visiting the new amusement park during the summer holiday. Unless the factory cuts down on pollution, it will risk facing severe penalties from the Environment Ministry. The woman whose coat was stolen at the restaurant reported the incident to the manager. I regret to inform you that your job application has not been successful this time. The old bridge damaged by the severe storm last month is now being completely rebuilt. He acts as though he owned the entire company, but he is actually just a low-level clerk. Hardly had I got into the bath when the doorbell rang loudly. The solar panels allow the house to generate its own clean energy, reducing utility bills significantly. They would rather spend their holidays in the mountains than go to a crowded beach resort. Only after completing the intensive training course were the workers permitted to operate the heavy machinery. By the end of this century, scientists hope that a permanent base will have been built on Mars. The teacher suggested breaking the complex physics problem into smaller, manageable steps. Such was the demand for the new smartphone that stores sold out within hours. The passengers were instructed to remain in their seats with their seatbelts fastened tightly. You had better proofread your essay before submitting it to the professor tomorrow morning. Were the company to raise its price, it would lose a massive portion of its customer base. The team members worked tirelessly throughout the night, which allowed them to finish the project ahead of schedule. She turned down the job offer in New York in spite of the higher salary they offered. The police officer demanded that the driver step out of the vehicle immediately.